Earlier this week on Tuesday, we had contacted both Birmingham PD and Hall for more to update you as soon as we get. President Donald Trump addressed America last night, vowed to get politics over this year for the first year in his second term. During his address, the president blamed former President Joe Biden and Democrats for the country's woes, despite Republicans controlling all three branches of government. Trump announcing holiday bonuses for members of the military, addressing the affordability concerns, and speaking about health care. Here's the president praising his administration's accomplishments.
After 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected. And our country is back.
They laughing at us, nigga. You dumb.
Split economic growth, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Speech coming after the House passed a bill aimed at lowering some of your health care costs. That bill will also allow small businesses and self-employed people to buy coverage through association health plans and provide federal funding for cost-sharing subsidies. Those Care Act enrollees receiving lower deductions. However, the bill does not address the expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies, and it is not expected to vote on that bill before lawmakers.
You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
Today, President Trump is expected to sign an executive order reclassifying marijuana, easing federal restrictions on that drug.
He smoked weed, that's why he's doing it.
Has potential for abuse and no medical benefits. The executive order would reclassify it as a Schedule III drug that was illegal for abuse with documented medical benefits. Now, it doesn't mean it will be legalized on the federal level, so while its medical uses would be acknowledged across the country, state laws on medical and recreational marijuana would not be required to change at home. Well, in West Alabama, renovations are just weeks away at the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. They can be incorporated and improvements to the this space will ultimately lead to a more efficient court system over in Tuscaloosa and in West Alabama.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told
Hey,
us
Sheldon, Thursday morning. Now, work is going to be done at the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse starting in January. Just a couple weeks away. It's going to be done in 3 phases. The first phase is going to involve turning one large courtroom in the courthouse into 2 smaller courtrooms. Now, that work is going to take about 10 months to complete. Now, other plans include a brand new district courtroom that's going to be on the 6th floor, and some work will also be happening on the 3rd floor. That's where they plan on remodeling 2 courtrooms there as well that were on the south end of the courthouse. Now, all of this is going to be going on at night. Folks with Tuscaloosa County say they want to make it easy for people to get out of the courthouse and for courthouse business to continue uninterrupted by the remodel.
We'll have to do a lot of work tonight. Obviously, try not to interfere with the judges during the day when they're conducting court. Obviously, the courthouse will be open. You'll have people coming and going. You have parking downtown trying to get things in and out.
And it is expected to cost Tuscaloosa County between $10 and $11 billion to complete all of those renovations. Your Tuscaloosa County reporter Kelvin Reynolds, WBRC. 6 Feet on your side.
With the catch, it's Rudolph.
All right, no one won that $1.25 billion Powerball last night. How much that jackpot is now totaling and what your odds are actually pointing. I feel she thought it was a simple distraction from her 8-year-old daughter, but it turned into a night that caused her to lose control. So they knew how to do it. Right? They knew how to do it. They knew that's not perfect. But they didn't do it. She's a big kid, and it's causing behavior problems now. So he's getting. I'm Jonathan Carson on your side with how to keep your kids safe and online games. Scan our code to watch the school game.
This is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to start the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. If I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job on the base defense making it work.
Good job, I love it. We should be some more. Use your native deodorant. It's got 6 cleaning ingredients. And it smells? It's not a mint.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy. Being physical is really setting the tone for this
In 1941, he wrote the book on four-wheel drive. Years later, the cheap brand is that whole trail. So instead of smiling in the moment, we smile for real. See, the only one.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to look good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. When things break...
The point is, why would you want to go to a team that has been accused of all this ungodly shit?
So as Lloyd Christmas once said, so you're telling me
their coach has gone down, they've got bad publicity.
And the Oscar goes to YouTube, starting in 2029. The Academy Awards will stream exclusively on YouTube, leaving ABC after the 100th ceremony. Well, times are changing. The deal makes YouTube the home for all Oscar coverage. Marks the first major award show to fully leave broadcast television.
TikTok is going to be hosting its first ever award show in the U.S. today. TikTok has hosted 5 years of ceremonies on its platform in 20 other countries. This year's categories celebrate creators and trends with awards like Breakthrough Artist, Video of the Year, and CapCut Creator of the Year. CapCut, in case you didn't know, is an affiliated editing app. Sierra is set to perform, and Lala Anthony and Smokescreen, and you can stream it live on TikTok.
It's all about the vitamins, baby. A new poll finds most Americans are perfectly fine getting cash cards for the holidays. About 6 in 10 say that it's very acceptable, especially younger adults. That's not a surprise, right? So, but how about we do? That is a little less popular, with only about 6 in 10 calling it somewhat okay. I've never done that, to be honest. I'm not saying that I haven't gotten one before. Okay.
All right, take a look at this. Talk about a key ride at 400 series. In Australia, it's just like on a city bus. I don't know if it's named fair or not, but the driver called the rescue group and said the relocated the ball to a nearby newsroom, and later back into the wild. Koalas, in case you didn't know, they are listed as an incident. Queensland and habitat loss, urban growth, and wildfire threatening the species. So, yeah, but glad it's okay. All right, you know, one of the most common questions we get from our running experts is about pruning. You need to do it. Well, now is the time, but how much is too much? And expert will share that.
Southern dry water, cracks and walls, leaky basements, humid crawl space. Southern dry intelligence taking structural technology and waterproofing solutions that will improve the health of your
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Trainer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Right there.
Part of the east and the southern tier of counties, and Jefferson and Shelby counties, not seeing a lot of rain here right now, but there's rain on the way as we get into this afternoon. Looking out from Power Camp, you can see overcast skies, and if you're not getting rainfall, you're definitely getting clouds. As far as today's concerned, here's the rain all throughout the day, eventually warming up to about 60 degrees. 61 right in there, but rain is likely all throughout the day. It's all over with late tonight, and we'll get forecast all the way through Christmas Day. It's 8:20. Miss Destiny, check on the back.
All right, we have a first alert. Houston Valley Parkway, southbound, right on Pine Hill Road. As you can see there, we have lots of traffic in this area. Somebody just wrote me literally 5 seconds ago.
Takes it at the 45.
There. So hopefully you guys are careful in the area because we will be taking traffic most of the time there. Houston Valley Parkway, southbound at Pine Hill Road. And also we have another crash that just popped up moments ago. This is 2059 West at Benson Airport Highway. So just use some caution in this area. It has worked. Those out of 2 miles delay. As I zip out, you'll see 65 minutes off Hoover. Alabaster, as you make your way to Hoover, you'll slow down a little bit, trying to get into Burlington. The drive time not be too much, just a little bit. 15 minutes right now from Hoover to the junction, and 42 miles per hour is going to be the average speed.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Thank you. Yeah, I believe it was Edison Whitehouse that once saying, "My love grows where my rosemary grows." But sometimes those plants and trees get too much growth, and it's time to bloom. Will you like time and how much? Rich Weaver, an expert in Walden's Garden, Morgan Seattle, more on that. He's doing his now by FaceTime. Rich, good to see you. Good morning. Well, you know now is the time to go ahead and bloom. But the question is what do you look forward to and how do you accomplish the U.S. and you and the plant?
Yeah, you know, we see a lot of people doing freight murder right this time of year.
Gets the back moving.
I'm going to tell you are good for anything. First of all, contact freight murder. Three behind me here. This is a big active freight murder. A lot of people have that's a massive.
That's a healthy one there.
And they always talk about trying to do great things. But you know, when you want to freight, let's just reduce the size of it.
Yeah.
Instead of coming in and making a cut like right there, which leaves a nub, you always want to come down and cut right above
with a 1st and goal.
like that so that you leave a branch to grow.
Oh, okay.
And that's so I just reduced that
in probably 3.5 weeks. Toledo should go down to small. We have what we don't want to do is that and definitely feel that is the ranking you'll wind up with a dead no. And you know, Frank Murder, when you do Frank Murder, it really doesn't do anything. And that when you decide.
And when you say that, that's just we're cutting everything back all the way down to the bare. And some things you can do that to the crown, like say lantana. But what's a way to fix it though, if you do cut it the incorrect way?
Just do exactly what I'm doing right now. Doing renovation, going in and cutting right above a big shoot, so that you get you just as low. You know, like I say, the thing you don't want to do can be extended. That's right. Really, you don't want to avoid it all.
All right. Meanwhile, there's a lot that's happening at Alton Stars. Arbor Day celebration happening.
Arbor Day, we've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football.
That's the dog thing.
Oh, let's just go back to that real quick. Go back to the video.
This week in the SEC,
I'm sorry.
that conference. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal. Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC. We'll circle back. Anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that.
All right. That is Rick That's right. That is Rick Weaver from Long Beach Stars. Great to have you with us. And thankfully, it is not too cold out there this morning as it might go.
Back to throw. It's Kelly.
All right. Take care. Bye.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
Thank you, Mike. Hey, playing Danny are the owners of the Pink Lantern. It is such a cool concept. You want to stick around because it is a coffee and a bar. They'll explain it coming up with you. They can take out the break today.
Just have even more water.
They'll try to get the ball through the air.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Caught over the middle, it's Crosby. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position.
And have everybody fit about. So the Pink Lantern was born, and they join us now. And thank you so much for joining us, man. This is such a cool concept. Now, first, you talk about what Pink Lantern. This is something.
Yes, first, thank you so much for having us, JJ. Yeah, the Pink Lantern is called the Pink Lantern because it's a coffee shop by day and a bar by night. At 4 o'clock every single day, all of the lights will turn pink, and that's how you know it's time to drink.
Yeah, well, Danny, I understand you came up with the name. This is a Vietnamese coffee bar, right?
Yes, so hi y'all, my name is Danny. I came here 10 years ago, straight from Vietnam, and we just fell in love with the community, the Birmingham community to be exact. So we want to just introduce a little bit of the Vietnamese culture to the community and how to foster it. So the Vietnamese coffee, that's the unique sell point of us. It's going to be so different with all the type of the coffee around here that we can see.
Well, I understand because Malik tried it for the first time, and Clay, you described it as it's much sweeter than regular coffee.
Yeah, your typical Vietnamese coffee is going to be a bit sweeter than your typical espresso beverage, and we try to make it palatable for first timers through our cold foams. So we have lots of different cold foams here, salted cold foams, ube, pandan, and they're all color coded, so it's all very Instagrammable. And if you're not a big coffee lover, that's okay too, because we also have matcha. And y'all, let me tell you, that matcha, it'll be just as caffeinated as that coffee roll, okay?
All right, so let me grab your drink right quick, real quick. Let me see that. I just have to show them the color.
Yeah, so what you see right here is after the Vietnamese coffee base with like the ube cold foam. Ube is like very, very popular in Asian culture, and I think it's on the rise in the American culture too. It's a land in Asia. We use it in every desserts and drink, and it's kind of like pasta, sweet pasta. Yeah.
All right, so now, let's talk about, you've got a soft opening coming up because you've really just been, you've been super busy with just the coffee. Now you've got the bar coming up, the soft opening this Saturday.
Yes, well, we actually had our soft opening on November 8th for our coffee session, but this weekend is our grand opening at 4 o'clock. So if you are 21 and up, you can come in after 4 o'clock for our grand opening dance party. We're going to have DJ Seven, we're going to have DJ Andrea Ricky, we're going to have Cabaret Bragg and Let's Show. You do not want to miss it. This is your first chance to try all of our cocktails, and they are delicious. And much like our Vietnamese coffee, they're influenced with Asian flavors as well. So it's a really unique flavor palette we'll have in this cocktail.
All right, Dan, you're Vietnamese. What would you recommend? I know you like it all. What would you recommend everybody out there who's never tried Vietnamese coffee?
So I would go with like our most popular and like the most classic one, the salted cold foam Vietnamese coffee, and the salt is actually we use pink Himalayan salt. And it's like a good balance between the sweetness and the saltiness of the food. Yeah, so a little bit salty, a little bit sweet, so it's very easy to drink. But I feel like everyone who come in here just recommend that and immediately love it. So they got open, come back, and they're like, oh, yeah.
All right, guys, well, look, the Pink Lantern has a grand opening for the bar this Saturday, but hey, they're open literally from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Thursday, Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 a.m., and then Sunday, 8 to midnight. So plenty of time for you to come, but don't mind. Coming up next, we're going to talk about the bar opening up, about how you can know when the drinks are going to be served. Make sure you guys stick around. It's good day.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50.
You've been doing it already.
Motion from the wide receiver.
So go on, try something new.
Wants to throw on first down.
Right.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity.
Totally bragged about it.
Was excited. He saw man coverage. He
Yes,
thought he was going to
W.
have an
Let's
opportunity
try you.
to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
To throw, it's Gleason. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grabbed in the middle. It's a 0. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.
Bright, and we are growing stronger every day.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back in. The holidays are, of course, a joyful time, but for many families, it can also be stressful when it comes to food and having enough of it. Well, today, a major holiday food distribution will help thousands of people like this. When it's partners, you know, I would say it's a huge difference. Jeanette, good morning.
Do it from here for David Pollock and Jesse
Hey,
Palmer. I'm Reese Davis,
yeah,
and
we're
you've
live
been
here
watching
in
another
Coltsdale. We're actually at the
presentation
Church of the
Sports
Highlands.
College
As you can
Football.
see, all of these are currently on deck as these volunteers get these holiday food boxes together to hand out to families who are in need this holiday season. Now, joining me this morning, we've got Ginger. She's with the Community Food Bank of Central Alabama. You guys are partnering with Coca-Cola United to put this, event together. Ginger, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We're so grateful to Coca-Cola United and Pickles Red Lake for helping us feed 1,000 families today.
Goodness, I mean, that's a lot of families to feed, and you guys, again, all hands currently on deck right now. But can we talk about what these folks are going to be getting in these holiday boxes? I'm seeing cobbler over here, yams, basically all the holiday essentials.
Yes, all the holiday essentials.
Church of the
Other
Highlands.
families in Central Alabama to have wonderful traditional food.
Church of the Highlands in
in her
Birmingham.
pantry. We also have some fresh produce. We have some beautiful corn. We have zucchini, cabbages. We have protein, we have chicken, apples, and so much more. We're just so grateful for our partners taking care of
You don't want to be around me, so what the fuck do you care? Go on with that shit. That's on my mind right now for you and your bullshit.
To get this amazing food. Now, talk to me. I mean, obviously,
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Here,
Yes, that's exactly
but we've got
what it
those
is.
partners.
I'm not fucking talking to anybody. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not doing any of that. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I'm fucking going.
Been here several hours, making sure the boxes are packed, the bags are packed. We have so many volunteers in the week behind us that have been packing these boxes. So we are going to serve families. We have had some neighbors who've been around for 2 and 3 hours. So there are no questions asked, no sign up is needed. You just show up to Church of the Highlands, the Fultondale campus, and first come, first serve. We're going to keep serving food until it's gone.
We're in the parking lot here, so this is going to be a drive-through effort. I'm seeing some cones here, so can you kind of let folks know about how that effort is going to kind of work out here?
Sure. Our neighbors who are in their vehicles, they're going to go slowly. We have a lot of incredible volunteers who are going to assist them along the way. We want to keep everybody safe. So when they pull up to each tent, they're going to put their car in park, and then we are going to load up the groceries into their vehicle while they wait. And then we're going to, wish them happy holidays. Make sure they know we're here not just today, but we're here to make sure they have food every day throughout the year, and then they'll go on for their day. So we're here to make sure all 1,000 households are taken care of today.
Incredible. Well, Ginger, you've been fantastic this morning. Thank you so much for speaking with us. We really appreciate it. Hey, you guys still have a little bit of time to hop into line here in Fultondale. We're at the Church of the Highlands. This event getting started at 9 a.m. So if you're in need or know anyone that's in need, definitely send them out here to grab one of these holiday boxes. Hey, stay with us. We'll have more coming up very soon on this event and all the volunteers and partnerships that have been working really hard to put this together. But for now, you're reporting in Fultondale. I'm Ashley Robinson, WBRC 6 News. Stop.
Pay attention to each team's
Thank you so much. We got some rain out there. It's like this circle of rain across our area, and this looks really intense until we get closer in to that event, and that's moving into the rain that's pushed into West Alabama. For some reason, my picture's not working. There we go. So we have some moderate rainfall in Marion, Lamar, Fayette, now to Walker, Winston County, slick spots out there in West Alabama. It's tapered off on I-65 in Pullman, and it's really tapered off on 59. There's still some slick spots up towards Fort Payne, Clay County, Coosa County, and southern Chilton County getting wet, along with Tuscaloosa and Pickens County at this time. Not getting rain now. It's coming. Good chance of rain all day long. And it's all liquid because we're in the 40s to 50s to get the day started. So frontal boundary on the way, and after that front, it's going to cool things off for tomorrow. But today, we'll probably top out in the low 60s. If you're out shopping, you'll need an umbrella or a rain jacket. Tomorrow morning, that cooler air arrives, and we're down into the mid to upper 30s, but most of us should stay above the freezing zone. And then highs tomorrow just up into the low 50s. But we warm back up going into the weekend. In fact, it looks like dry weather for Saturday. Want to do some Christmas shopping on the last weekend before Christmas? Looks like it's going to be okay. Maybe a few sprinkles on the Sunday and Monday, but not much. We're looking at dry weather for Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day, and some of the warmest air that we've had in a while for Christmas. Look at this. Christmas Eve, we could be at 69 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Christmas Day, 72 degrees in the forecast. As we get closer to it, we'll be tweaking those temperatures and conditions. But so far, so good. Let's get to our extended forecast. And you can see a good 80% chance of rain. Like I said, if you're not getting the rain now, you'll probably be dealing with it now through about 11 p.m. Then it's out of here. Clear skies, cooler tomorrow. We get into the weekend. We're looking at low 60s for Saturday into Sunday. And warming up as we get closer and closer into Christmas Eve at this point. 69 degrees with a few clouds next Wednesday. That's our forecast. We'll have that forecast for the Alabama-Oklahoma game a little bit later, but right now here's Destiny with an update on traffic.
All right, Vicki, we have a first alert for 65 northbound at Montgomery Highway. There is a crash there on the shoulder, and so people are having to use just those left lanes to get on by there. So right shoulder blocked right now as they continue to work that. Just be careful in this area. It's right there in Vestavia Hills. Just want you to just watch out as you're headed that way. Benson Valley Parkway southbound still backed up at Pine Hill Road where those right lanes are blocked. And then you do have that crash on 2059 westbound at Messer Airport Highway. So these things we're tracking right now. Of course, we'll bring you the latest in just a minute. Mickey, over to you.
A happy little puppy dog, not too big, not too small, just right. You're going to need some of that practice break with us. Mason! All right, Mason, we'll be right back, buddy. Which one?
Made 29 increases and without aluminum silicone. It's native. Pick the brand with over 150,000 five-star reviews. I need it.
Uh-oh. Dang.